set now. There's the light. They're racing, and Chevron's Reward, the race favourite, commenced well. Past the Spates, began quickly, and so did Mr. H. Mr. H has got them for early speed at the moment and goes to the lead over Past the Spates. And going off stride there was the race favourite for a stride or two. Just seemed to mix its gait a little bit, and that was Chevron's Reward. It settled, recovers, and gets to third. Then came Gracie Taljuice. Next on the outsiders ran Furley Rules, and they were followed by Strike Lightfire. Pride of Flight is racing on the outside of runners there as they work into the straight over Silk Banula. Well back in the field then as they work down the stretch is Hawk Owl, and back at the tail of the field is Lucky Espresso. Well, the favourite comes up on the outside of Mr. H here, Chevron's Reward. Lead time was very slick for this track at 37.6. Mr. H leads the way. About 3 parts on the outside is the race favourite Chevron's Reward. The long odds on Pop now again surges up on the outside. I don't think there's a lead there for it, but they were followed in third spot by Past the Spates, and then came Gracie Taljuice lobbing into the 1-1. Then we go back to Ran Furley Rules, Strike Lightfire, about 3 or 4 to Silk Banula. Racing back with it on the outside as Pride of Flight, Hawk Owl, and Lucky Espresso. Well, this favourite's been doing plenty of work as they pass the clubhouse. The first quarter was 30, and as they run down the side of the track, up on the outside, Chevron's Reward again comes up to eyeball Mr. H, having a lovely run behind them as Gracie Taljuice. They were being followed further back then on the inside as they work down the home stretch there by Past the Spates, who's on the leader's back, and in the way, 1 out and 2 back there is Ran Furley Rules. Then we go back to Hawk Owl. It's got past Pride of Flight. Strike Lightfire looks like it's been, it's given up the ghost. It's been passed now by Lucky Espresso, and Silk Banula's dropped out. A few tied netties here as they go to the back again in a 30-second split, 60 the half. And going into the back straight, Mr. H with 600 to go is about a neck in front of Chevron's Reward. Third under lock and key is Past the Spates. Gracie Taljuice is poised. Then ran Furley Rules. Hawk Owl's making a surge. They were followed by Pride of Flight and Lucky Espresso and Silk Banula and Strike Lightfire. They go to drop right out as they come off the back, 30-7 the split, and as they work towards the home turn, the favourite's Gonzo, and the leader is Mr. H over Gracie Taljuice. Past the Spates is climbing over them looking for a run. Ran Furley Rules and Hawk Owl, and that quintet are about 3 days ahead of the rest. As they straighten for the run to the judge, Mr. H kicks. Past the Spates gets into the clear to let down. Past the Spates is out after Mr. H. It's Mr. H trying to grip on. Past the Spates levels up, puts the bib in front. Past the Spates goes home to win it. Past the Spates beats Mr. H. Tight go third, Hawk Owl, or Ran Furley Rules, then Gracie Taljuice, and then at long intervals, Silk Banula, Pride of Flight, and Lucky Espresso. About 6-7 away then to Strike Lightfire, and a bad last was Chevron's Reward.